Good evening, SBC. Good evening, SBCC. Good evening, BSL. And good evening to everyone else within the sounds of my voice. North, south, east, west, and all points in between. You've tuned in to the March 11th, 2025 edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. And I am your host, uh, lead teacher, van driver. What else am I? Administrator, facilitator, and of course, head chef, Mr. Mike Walker. Glad to have each one of y'all here with us. Glad you could join us. And glad that you took the time to be with us. I hope, then pray that you had a good day today. And if not, you made it through this day, and we pray that tomorrow be a better day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for choosing to spend an hour or so with us on your Tuesday evening. We don't take that lightly. We appreciate it. We truly appreciate it, and we appreciate y'all. Okay? And got nothing too much other than y'all pray for me. I believe I got something going on with my Achilles tendon. It's been hurting, and it hurts. So I'm doing fine now. Rub some ice hot on it though, but I'm doing fine. It might be getting better. Who knows though? But it wasn't feeling good earlier today though. So y'all pray for that though. But other than that though, you know, thank you for being here though. And guess what? We're gonna get started with these with the salutations. Let's see who's here so far. You know how it is. Uh we y'all know how to do it. You know where you from and everything though. So let's get started. Up front from Huntsville to Rocket City, Battery Zachary Cabot. Good evening to you, ma'am. Great to have you. Nina L. Robinson, good to see you, ma'am. Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Rochelle Jones, good evening to you. It's a great evening. Glad to see you. Latoya Randolph, good evening, Latoya. Good to have you. Marcus Wilbanks from Bingham Metro. Great to have you here, sir. Nicole Moore, good evening to you, ma'am. Glad to see you here. Shanna Kia, good evening, ma'am. Good to have you. Chardonnay Slack, good evening to you, ma'am. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Kelly Adams, great to have you here for Tuesday Talk. Great to have you here. I need to talk to you about something. Okay, Stephanie Edwards, good evening, ma'am. Always a pleasure to have you here with us on Tuesday. Carmelita Mitchell, we haven't seen you in a minute. Good evening to you. So glad to have you here. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're doing well. L from the Windy City, good evening, ma'am. Greetings and salutations to you as well. Great to have you. I received that. I feel pretty good now. It was hurting pretty bad earlier, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel it right now. So that's a good thing right there. So I feel pretty good. Continue to pray. Feel good though. Hey Mona, good to have you here, Mona. Great to have you here, Mona. And y'all be a little patient. Seem like we having some technical difficulties with the internet though, so be a little patient with me. If I'm skipping or things are going crazy, just be patient with me, okay? Hey Ty, good to have you here. Good to have you here. Good evening to you. Yeah. From Beham. Zola, always a pleasure. Always an honor to have you here, ma'am. Good to have you here. Yes. And I receive it. And please continue to pray. Like I said, I feel pretty. I won't lie. I don't feel anything now. At least in that area where I told you about though. If I touch it, it'll probably be tender at the touch though. But aside from that, I feel pretty good though. So, thank y'all. Y'all continue to pray. Y'all pray for me. And guess what? I pray for you. Okay. So let me see what else. Who else we have here? Regina Pendergraph. Good evening to you, ma'am. Great to have you. This your first time here? Let me know in the comments. We're glad to have you here. Robin Allen, good to have you here, ma'am. Good evening to you, ma'am. Hey, Angel from Huntsville as well. Good evening. And I dealt with, yeah. I mean, like I said, I feel pretty good. This kind of walk a little funny though, but I don't know how I got that way. Hadn't been doing anything though, so I don't know how it happened though. Uh Sean, the Divine Diva. Okay, that's good. And not only that, those of you who are watching this show through YouTube, depends what kind of smart TV you have. You can watch it on your television. You know, you can watch it on your television. So you can see my handsome face on the big screen though. So hey, hey. Okay, hey, Val. No, that's Miss Shay. How you doing, Miss Shay Sharon Love? Glad to have you here. She's also watching from YouTube, but she's watching from YouTube. Hey, Valerie. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Well, good. This is your first time here. Guess what? I hope it don't be your last. Okay? Just sit back and relax and enjoy the madness that's about to ensue this evening. Okay. Hey, Sonia from Queens, New York. Great to have you here, man. Mason, good evening to you. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Renee, top of the evening to you, Biscuit Lady. Top of the evening. Great to have you here. Shantina, great. Great to have you. Yeah. YouTube. Hey, YouTube, you can watch it on your television though. So hey, only thing about it is you still may want to comment though. You can still comment either way if you watch it on your computer or your mobile device. You can still comment though, but hey, you can still do the same thing though. It's up to you though. So okay. I figure that's your first time. Well, you know what? Glad to have you here. And I hope it's not your last. I hope it's not your last. Oh, goodness, your back is in pain, but you're in good. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to see about that. We're gonna have to see about that, okay? You need just sit down. You're not young like you used to be. Because guess what? I'm not young like I used to be. Okay. Who else we got? Well, we got a lot of folks more coming in. Angelina Watson from Arkansas. Great to have you here, young lady. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Okay. Well, that's some more folks gonna come in, and that's fine. Okay. Guess what we about to do? We're about to start with the first thing. Are you free to give your phone number out? Well, how free are you to give your phone number out to a stranger or a person who express interest in you on the street, in a restaurant, or anywhere? How quick are you to do it? This just a little appetizer though. Do you know anyone, a friend, a family member who are free to give their phone number out though? You know. Well, we got a little clip, like I always do. And just sit back and just look at this, okay?
Let me get your number. Okay, 404 715. Girl, don't give him your number. Why not? One, he got a flip phone. Two, he got on a FUBU jersey. Three, his shoes dirty. And four, his beard hella patchy. But I like him. Bitch, that man dusted in the back of my TV. Let's go.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Giving out your number. And like I asked earlier, how many of y'all do that? How many of y'all got that? You know, how many of y'all do that though? Let me do this right here. Okay. Ooh wee. Wait, let me see what y'all got to say. Okay, it looks good when I look at it on. Okay, I'm looking at some other technical stuff that's going on, but it's looking good though, so that's good. So let me read the comments. Let me see what y'all got to say. Let me see what y'all got to say. Let me see. Don't hit me up. Don't hit me up. Hit me. No, I don't. Hit me on. Okay, that's good right there. I can give you a Google number? Smart idea. Smart idea. Okay. I'm free, but I use an app. I don't give out my real number till I discern if they're crazy or not. That's good right there. Robin, if there are good vibes, I don't have a problem. I know how to use my buy block feature. Yes, okay. I'm very cautious about giving it out. Okay, okay. He got a flip phone, so do I. I have a second free line that rings on my phone, and I can disconnect it at any time. It was a free app. Okay, I need to look that up right there. The question was, how often do you uh give out your number to someone who has expressed interest in you? You know, and now I know we used to do it back in the day when we were younger. Things were a lot different back then. Because I know I used to do it and I used to ask for numbers too. So the stories I could tell though, but that's after party material though. Okay. I switch it around and ask for their number instead. I tell them I am not comfortable. Okay, but okay. And that's fine. That's fine right there. Wait, what's the longest you waited to call somebody though, Latoya? What's the longest you waited to call somebody? Sometimes I exchange numbers, but other times I would choose to exchange social media. You learn more about a person. Exactly. I agree with you on that. You learn more about a person through that. I mean, you can still get some good information through that though, but Sean says, open it up. Yes, immediately. No. Really depends on how we met. Okay. Valerie says it depends on the maturity of the person. Okay. Mama. I don't like giving it out to strangers. I don't even like the messenger feature that allows people to call me. I have to have a certain comfort level to do that. If I do, it would be my Google number. Okay. I agree, Sean. Okay. How you doing, Messina Mason? Good to have you here. Off the streets. Usually never. Okay. Nicole Moore. If I feel the vibe is okay, I still do, but I don't really see what's wrong with it. It's a mobile. Okay. Michelle says, I used to give my number out all the time. Very cautious now. Exactly. Like I said earlier, it was a different time back then when we were teenagers or in our early 20s or 20s period, but things are different now. You know, I usually like to wait a while before you call them. Okay. Nicole Bruce, if I give you my number, it's okay to use it. Okay. I hear you and good to have you here, Nicole. Uh, Chances are I'm not calling off the top. Okay. Duly noted. The longest I've waited was a couple of days. I checked them out on social media first. Okay. Nowadays, guys want you to go to the speaking apps. Well, nothing wrong with that. Women do too. So, hey, you know, it depends on the vibes I get from him. If we have a good conversation, no problem. But after speaking with him 2 times, if the vibe or chemistry is not there, lose my number. Okay. Angel says, I prefer to be in control and get their number to call them. You're a controlling woman, ain't you, Angel? I hear you, Angel. Rochelle says, when I was younger, I freely gave my number. Now I rarely give my number to anyone. Sean, in times past, it was no big deal. I think when texting became the norm, my thoughts shifted because of bad experiences. Understood. Uh, hey, Angela, you're watching from H-Town. That's good. Glad to have you here. I don't like the social media thing. It's for friends and family only. Okay, and everybody's different about that. I get you though. I definitely understand that though. For me, I can't tell you the last time. I mean, as far as with a woman that I was interested in, oh man, we're easily talking over 20 years ago. We're easily talking about over 20 years ago. You know, but that's just how it goes. It's been a long time. I kind of explained this years ago. I don't give mine out to any woman who goes aggressive without establishing the get to know me stage. Well, she might be aggressive. Sometimes I like an aggressive woman, wow, Hey, nothing wrong with that. Add a little spice in your life, a little pep in your step. Okay, anyway, like I said though, let me see. I agree. That's why there's only 43 friends on my account now, and that's still too many. Understood. You explained that to us in the after party. So hey, understood. Uh hey, especially these days, and you know what I'm talking about. We talked about that in the after party. You know what I'm talking about. So understood. Funny thing is I prefer good conversation, but so many struggle with it. I think because of texting and social media. Well, you know what? That's one of the reasons why maybe I'm glad I'm not dating anyone right now, because that means I got to get on the phone and try to pull teeth and start a conversation. Some people you can get a good conversation out of with no problem. Then some it's like pulling teeth. And you have to ask the same basic questions every day over and over. I feel the same way. I don't want strangers all in my business like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. I feel a sneeze coming on and it don't act like it don't want to come out though. Yes, son. Oh yeah, I did. I get you. Well, we'll just say this though. Just be safe. And sometimes you can't be too careful with the sharing of the social media information. Just be safe. That's the only thing I can just say. Just be safe. Okay? Just be safe. And I'm gonna end it with this because I like what Angelina says. I love good conversations. So do I, Angelina. If you don't have it, I lose interest quickly. Okay, I say that. Well, let me get these. It's just a decent flow, not that. I think conversation is a lost art. So yes, I give my number out. It weeds out all the okay. You know, that could be a bad slang too, though. But I get you. Okay. 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 Moving on. Moving on. Okay, up next. Let's see what else we gonna talk about. Because we got a loaded potato this night. Oh, I'm trying to look at this. And I'm looking at the time too. Let's look at this though. Let's look at this, okay? It's about relationships. And you know, most of us We've broken up with somebody at one time. And you know, a lot of times we like to say, hey, they did this to me. They did that to me. This, that, and other thing. It was always the other person's fault. But what did you do? What did you do? Y'all sit back. This is a good one. We talked about this in SBC. But, you know, let's sit back and take a listen.
We can point the fingers all day and say that they are the reason why this relationship ended, but it's not always them. You had a part in it too. Well, they manipulated me. They lied. They cheated. They. But what did you do? Did you allow it? Did you keep on allowing it? Did you not speak up? Did you not defend yourself? Were you easy to manipulate? Did you not set the necessary boundaries to show them what you would and would not tolerate? Did you do those things? Did you let them keep coming back in without any type of consequence for their actions? Did you silence your voice to be able to maintain some type of relationship with them? Did you abandon yourself for the sake of keeping them? We can point the fingers all day and we can try to blame it on other people as to why things failed, why it didn't work out. But you really have to start looking at yourself and say, what did I allow? What was my part? Did I come in it too soon? Was I so in need for somebody to fill a void or empty space in my life that I was willing to accept whatever came, whatever attention I got? Did I let them rush me with attention and affection without actually taking the time to sit down and assessing who they are as a person, outside of just me being blinded by the attention and the affection and the love and all the things they were giving me? Did I really take the time to assess their character, to assess how they are with other people, how they interact with other people? How are they in different seasons? When they are upset, when they are frustrated, when they're disappointed, when they feel betrayed, how do they show up? How are they as a friend, as a son, as a daughter, whatever? How are they as an employee? For me to be able to see how they show up, do they hold themselves accountable? Do they allow people to hold them accountable? Are they always a person who is saying it's other people and it's never me? Do they have ego problems? Do they have problem with pride or arrogance? Are they escapists? Do they run from people? Do they run when things get tough? You can say all day it's everybody else's fault. But what was I not paying attention to? What did I allow? What did I let slide? Am I conflict avoidant? Do I push things under the rug and just go with the flow? Did I put us in a position to where they have to play parent because I showed that I was incapable of being responsible? I was incapable of making decisions. I was incapable of stewarding this relationship or stewarding my finances or stewarding my work or just whatever. Did you show those capabilities, or did you have failures as well, or shortcomings that you're not acknowledging? It's not just on them. Relationships don't end because of one person. It's always two. But somebody usually doesn't tell their part.
Well now. She says, what say y'all, SBC, SBCC, and BSL? Does it take two to make a relationship fail? Do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree? Do y'all agree or y'all disagree? Let's see what the comments got to say. Carmelita, part of growing is learning we have flaws and sometimes it is on us. Amen to that right there. Amen to that. Definitely need to take accountability for your actions in any given situation. Messina says, right now, I have not done anything. What I did was say no for not giving to them without having met each other first. Okay. Oh yeah, she did her homework on it. She did her homework on it. Yeah, and maybe so, but what she had to say was pretty good though. Being an adult means taking responsibility for our own issues and actions. Unfortunately, Robin, a lot don't think that way. A lot don't think that way. You know some people, I know some people. A lot don't think that way, unfortunately. Yeah, Miss Shay said, "Yep, she did, didn't she?" Okay. Um, I agree with her. I always evaluate myself after every relationship or date. Okay. Uh, hey Renee, good to have you here. Yes. Zola, I allowed some things that I shouldn't have, but that's different than a person that wasn't a good mate. If it ended because he wasn't a good mate, I'm not taking the blame for that though. Okay, I get you, but she did say, well, let me say it did. Well, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. I was gonna confuse myself. Yep, it can definitely take one. Yes. Uh it does take two to make a relationship fail and work. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. Okay. Um, when together for a while, yes. Okay. Okay. I like how she said, "What did you allow?" And I had to, and I had to ask myself that question too. Look at my last relationship I was in. Yeah, there's things I could say she did wrong. And she did do wrong, you know. But what things did I allow? What things did I mess up? You know, I had to accept responsibility. What things did I allow? What red flags or did I choose or chose to ignore? It's on me, Nicole. Not always. Okay, that's a good one way to look at it. I like how she said, what did you allow to happen? Okay, Ty says, indeed. Renee says, I agree with the questions for the most part. I know there are exceptions to any situation, such as abuse or criminal activity. I agree. Outside of extreme situations, like Kitty stated, what did you do as a person? What did you ignore, etc.? Hey, T. Carter. Hope you're feeling better. She said a whole mouthful. I agree. It takes two to make it work as well in the relationship. Valerie says some people never take accountability for anything, and they carry baggage in every relationship, which is not good. Uh, Angelina says, be truthful with yourself and do the work to resolve your own issues. Okay. Okay, the lady spoke the truth. Okay, Sean, we should always be open to self-examination and constructive criticism. I make more conscious decisions to do this as I mature. I can own my own issues. Okay, same, Mike, same. Okay, okay. Mona says, I can't make you be in this relationship. So if you check out, I'm not chasing you. I don't blame you. My daddy told me a man knows what he wants. I know I do. Sometimes uh a relationship ends because you did set boundaries and ended the relationship. And that's true. That's true. That's true. L says, I'm a very reflective person. So I'm always reflecting on the outcomes of my behavior, choices, etc. Yeah, Mona, nothing but the truth. Say ouch or amen. I say both. I say both. And and yes, she does. Okay. So like and how many relationships, and let's just be honest, how many relationships that ended and you saw the red flags long before it ended, that the relationship failed? I'll raise my hand. I'll raise my hand. I'll raise my hand. Because I've been in some. Yes. That was me before I started dating my ex-girlfriend. I definitely was premature rushing into this scenario. Did I allow it? I did, indeed, without telling her my pros and cons. Okay. When you said pros and cons, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Yeah, boundaries. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Raise your hand up. Yeah. I tell you, and I knew better. But I chose to ignore it. So, I mean, definitely she did me wrong or they did me wrong, but I knew better. I saw it coming a mile away in some cases. Okay. You went through 19 guys. Okay. My hand. Yes. Hey, Darlene Duffy. Good to have you here. Okay. Robin, married 25 years. When I became honest with myself, I knew I shouldn't. Oh, wow. Are you serious? Oh, man, I hate that for you. I'm so sorry about that. After a quarter of wow. Oh, man, I am so sorry about that. But what, if it's not too personal, what was the final straw? What was the final straw? And did you see the red flags? Well, you knew you shouldn't have married him anyway. But at what point did you realize that? Let's put it that way. I agree I saw red flags, but later regretted it, calling myself being in love. Valerie, we all fall for that old okie doke right there. I'm gonna stay with her because I'm in love. We all fall for that okie doke. Ugh. Fresh start. Fresh start. That sounds like a detergent. Fresh start. Or a breakfast cereal. Try new fresh start for your busy day. I'm sorry as well, but when you're in a marriage, I'm sure you're trying your best to make. That's true. Unfortunately, that's true. Marcus says weakness, strengths, and weaknesses. Turn on, turn offs. And sometimes, and one thing I've learned about life, Marcus, that even after having that conversation, sometimes sometimes the relationship still goes to pot. You know that? We can have that strength and weaknesses, and they'll sit up there and say, well, I accept it. I accept it or what have but things still go crazy. So, you know, so that is how things go. Yeah, man, I want to see something right quick. So I understand. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I was just looking at something. Okay. Doing double duty. Yep, I tried to get out before I met. But I didn't have one of grandma's telling me, if it doesn't feel right, baby, don't do it. Okay. Well, I don't want to put you on the spot tonight, though, but you tried to get out. Oh, man. Oh, wow. I feel bad for you. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to ask you any more questions, though, because I don't want to bring up any pain or whatever. Open up any old wounds, though. Been there, son. Hey, D. Giles. Good evening to you. Yes, I've been saying that. Been there. Robbie. He was jealous of me, and I got tired of fighting to be myself. Oh boy, I stayed because I believed in the sanctity of marriage. Like I said, I'm not gonna press it any further. I don't want to open up any old wounds though. But I'm just glad and hopefully and prayerfully you're in a better place right now. I just hope that you're in a better place right now, as far as emotionally and mentally. You know, I pray for him as well though. Understood. Okay. Well, I tell you. Oh, let me see what Sean, Robin. Oh, I'm fine and highly blessed with much peace. Well, to God be the glory. To God be the glory. All I'm going to say is this. The next and I'm going to speak for me. The next relationship I'm in, hopefully it's soon. Hopefully it's real soon. I'm going to do my part, do my due diligence to make it work. But I'm also going to pay attention to those red flags. If something don't look right, 9 times out of 10, it ain't right. Plain and simple. So, and hopefully y'all have a plan for y'all. Messina says it's hard when you have to learn your own, like I had to. Well, okay. A lot of us in pain. Peace. Yes. 12 years divorce. Well, okay. No pain. I have a problem. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So just be aware. We're older. We're wiser. Hopefully we're older and we're wiser. Yes, indeed. Yes, exactly. And I'm just gonna do my best. And communication is the key. And you got to learn to love, how to love that person too. And you got to learn how to love that person too. Oh, wait, let me go back to L. And we have to learn to trust ourselves. Our intuition never leads us wrong. I hear you. And you have to, hey, AB, good to have you. You have to feel and be cherished. Yes, yes. Your discernment usually kicks in but we choose to ignore it. You're right. In some cases, in most cases, maybe. What we feel and know. Yes, sir. Communication and love in spite of. Yes, you got to communicate. Talk to each other. Let each other know what's going on. Please do. Please do. Okay. Whether he likes it or not. Okay. Yeah. Well, I haven't said this in a minute. I don't think I've said it this year though, but results may vary. Okay. Results may vary. Okay. Let me look at something right quick. Ooh wee. Let me look at something right quick. I'm looking at the time too. Um Okay. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on, y'all. We're gonna move on. I'm just trying to debate on something though. How to love either how to love a person or a story about dinner. Which one do y'all want to do? How do you love a person or a story about dinner? Y'all let me know in the comment section right quick. Y'all let me know in the comment section right quick. Those will be the next topics. Y'all let me know. Let me see. I'm gonna wait. But I know what's gonna be the last topic. I know what's gonna be the last topic though. So come on, dinner. Okay. That's one that says dinner. 2 says how to love a person. I mean, two how to love a person. 2 that says dinner. Okay. Uh, how to love a person and a story about dinner. Okay. Marcus, that's 3. How to love a person. 4. How to love a person. So far it's 4-2. How to love a person. So far we got about a few seconds left. Dinner. So that's 4-3. That's 4-3. You know what? Let me run my stopwatch. My stopwatch. I'm gonna give y'all 30 more seconds. Dinner. You got 30 seconds. It's 4-3 so far. How to love a person. Okay. 5 so far. Renee says, okay. That's 5-4. That's 5-4. Okay. 6-4. Hey, Angela. 6-4. Religion. Okay. I get you. Hey, Erica. Good to have you here. We got it. Okay. Know what? Okay. The polls are closed. We got it. And I see it now. Okay. Let's do this right quick. Y'all sit back. This is going to take a while. Y'all sit back and listen.
Chopping up my homeboy today. He said, how do you love a masculine, broken woman? And I said, that's easy, but it's hard for you. So you want the truth? He said, yeah. I said, there's no such thing as a masculine woman or masculinity or none of that. It's called responsibility in my eyes. I said, when you were young, did you have a bowl of shoulda, coulda, wouldas? He was like, nah, I never had that cereal. I said, okay. It's imaginary cereal. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I shoulda did this. I coulda did this. I woulda did this. The world don't run on that. World runs on currency. Did you live in a cardboard box? He said, no. I said, did you go to school naked? I said, no. But your mother struggled, right? He said, yes, she did. How ironic it is that you get older and you forget that women struggle. It's funny, huh? But you never knew, did you? He said, no. You kept the lights on, didn't you? Did you have a bunch of candles in your house? He said, no. I said, let me explain something to you. It's not masculinity, it's responsibility. Who else is going to do it? Most of these women out here, man, today, they get disappointed just like everybody else, man. But unfortunately, what they got to do is they got to raise them children. And while the world blames them for everything else, here comes you. So you want to learn how to love a broken woman, a woman that you think is masculine. I'll give you the keys. I'll give you the dope today. The first thing you do is don't be the next disappointment. Love on her, man. But the second thing you need to do is to make sure you take care of you, physically, emotionally, and mentally. She should not have to be responsible for you. You're a man. Also, the third thing you need to do is to make sure that you acknowledge her brokenness. You understand. And you love her through it. Be patient with her. And if you are a good man and you are a man of character, show it. Be completely different than what she's ever been used to. And the only way you can do this is to lead your life. Lead yours. She got a bunch of stuff on her plate. Make sure you're not on it either. That's how you love a broken woman. That's how you can help her. And if you see her going through something and struggling, instead of going back and forth with her, love her. Give her solutions. Use your love and your healing and your knowledge to help. If not, leave her alone, man. Don't be another disappointment. She's been through enough. Take care.
What's your thoughts? And it's funny, D, you voted for the other one and you end up liking it. And I know this, I don't know, this title may not match the video. I didn't know what else to name it though, but hopefully y'all don't fire me for that though. Well, what y'all think about this though? Let me see. Let me get this. Let me see. How ironic as you get older and forget that women struggle. This is such a considered provocative sentiment. I agree. Love it. Facts. That's how you love an independent lady too. Love it. I love a man who speaks wisdom to other men. Positivity. That's good. That's good. All right. That was interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I didn't, like I said, I didn't know how to name it. I thought I was going to try to incorporate both men and women in, but after listening to it again, should have named it something else though. But But thank you for letting me keep my job, though. Thank you. Facts. He has much wisdom and knowledge. Okay. Because I'll take a few more after this one, though. I thought it was good. I thought it was real good. I thought it was good. And especially, and it's good to see a man represent us, the rest of us, like that. Wisdom comes from a good place. When you're not ready to love someone, please. Ooh, I like that right there. I love that right there. When you're not ready to love someone, please leave them alone. But you know what? That's almost, thank you. I love that. By learning your love language and understanding theirs. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I like that too. He expressed masculinity is really strength. Latoya. What do the men in the group think about this video? Well, men, let them answer. I could just say this, I liked it. And he was speaking nothing but truth. So, very good. Okay, Marcus, this is 100% grade A lesson to all people who need these pennies for their thoughts. Okay. L, you wrote us a book. So here you go. I understand when a woman is described as masculine, and it conveys the idea that a particular woman has masculine type traits. I totally agree with his premise that a masculine woman is doing everything and has had to do everything. When there's no other choice, what is she supposed to do? Stop functioning? It's important to get to the root of a problem, that what he did with his analysis. Okay, very good. Barbara Callis, good to have you here. I love the words that was coming out of his mouth. Hopefully he's true to those words, and let's hope so too. Erica, I appreciate him trying to help another man be more compassionate toward women. Zola, my only thing is, was she really broken, or did the guy think she was based on his own perceptions? I like everything he said. By paying attention to them and catering to their needs. Okay, that's good right there. Okay. Like I said, I think he spoke good wisdom. I truly appreciate that. We're going to move on. To the one. Let me move on. What did I say? I say so much in here in this hour that we spend here. Let me know. I forgot that quick. Okay. Well, anyway. Okay. I agree with him, and from a woman's perspective, if you're not coming correct and with the right intent, why bother? Okay. I agree with you. I hear you, Sis Watson. Okay. Ooh. Now that's provocative. Okay. That sounds like a TV show. Now that's provocative. Okay. We're going to get this. Here's the final one for the night. This is a serious matter. And I don't like to say the serious stuff for last, though. But, I like to end on a high note, though. But this is a serious issue. And, serious. All jokes aside, this is serious. And this is happening in this church. And like I said, I hate to end this on a low note, though, but please listen to this video and pay attention. And maybe we can work something out. Okay? Y'all listen.
And again, I would like to say, and you all have to excuse me, but it's the truth. If I'm talking to any of you all and my breath stinking, and we have something here does, I've had to brush my teeth or my tongue. Please, if anybody walk up and give you a mint, don't feel embarrassed. Take it, because they have a reason. So y'all, this is true. I'm not just up here just talking. I'm talking because it's the truth. And it's going around. This thing is going around. And when it's in the streets and every place else. This is my church. I love my church. I was born and reared in this church like many of you. So I'm going to speak the truth whether you like it or not. And may God bless each and every one of you. Y'all have a blessed day.
I told you this is a serious issue right here. But y'all didn't believe me, okay? Told you this is very serious, and it shouldn't be happening in church, but it happens. It happens, I think in the past, and I'm man enough to admit that, hey, I believe I'm guilty. I'm embarrassed to say it though, but it's what it is though, So let's see what y'all got to say. Let's see what we got to say about this. Okay. Y'all ain't doing right in these comment sections though, but y'all ain't doing right in these comment sections. Latoya, yes, I just saw this a few days ago. Nicole. Y'all ain't okay. All good. Listen to sound advice. Okay. So many facts. Y'all just won't do right. Really? How did you tell your boss? Nicole, how did you tell? Oh, goodness. How did you tell your boss? I agree with her on the bad breath thing. If my breath smells tart, kindly tell me. Don't let me be assaulting you with my That drummer was barely holding on. That poor drummer was barely holding on. It's a serious thing indeed. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. Yeah, especially if people in the church fasted. Oh, yeah. Your breath shown up stinking at that. Nobody bring mints like Granny. Yeah. I think everyone has been guilty, but it's more funny to me than serious. I don't know. Now, somebody talking to you and you meet somebody on the first date and that breath fire smells like the city dump. It's no longer funny. It's serious. But sure, I'll be paying some mints too. I make sure I try my best to keep my breath fresh. Yeah, exactly. Of course. She says going around. Now that's bad business. Hey, Pastor Valders, I have experienced that just a few Sundays ago. It's sad, but we got to teach people about personal hygiene. Okay. Being mindful of your breath when communicating with others is a reasonable request. Our breath doesn't stay fresh all day long, regardless of our morning routine. It's wise to keep gum or mints on hand at all times. Yes, for real, no doubt. Peppermint, accepted. Yes, I love Altoids. That's my favorite right there. Hey, Tara Lynn, good to have you. I keep mints on me for that purpose. Amen for that. Church going way back up front honesty. Yeah. I had a boss who was a state. My co-worker one morning, she bent over to whisper in my ear. I guess my facial said something. Dang. Okay. Hey, it'll happen. It'll happen. Stanky. I called into the ladies' room. I said, I'm her sister and I needed to help her adjust her crown. With that being said, I said, sis, are you having stomach? Okay. Sometimes bad breath is, yeah. So just be graceful when you tell the person. Yes, it could be a dental issue or something like that. Tell me, but the body odor hits me more and makes me sick. Both is bad. Yeah. Preacher shared a story of an old mother that shared this advice with him personally and placed some mint in his hand after the message, ever so discreetly. I keep mints and candy as well. We'll pass mints and candy. I try to be mindful of my breath at all times. I drink coffee and I love onions too. So Hey, K Kemp, good to have you. Again, been a long time. Or they can taste that hot garbage. I always have a double mint. She did say it was going around. I thought she was about to mention a virus that was going around or something. Medication. Reggie says sometimes your breath can be an indicator of a serious medical problem. That is true. Sometimes people are completely unaware that their breath is rough. Sometimes we can say something in a kind way. That's true. But sometimes you can taste it too, though. You could taste I know I could taste. If my breath is kicking, I know I could taste it. And it's time to take care of it, though. Too early in the morning. Oops. Too early in the morning for all that. Been on raw garlic, so keep mints on deck. That's it. Oh boy. Well, that's it, folks. That's it. That's it right there. We out of time and a bit over time, though. So hope y'all had a good time, though. Hope y'all had a great time, though. So, well, you know what time it is now. It's time for those announcements. So let's get started, though. Shall we? Up next, at the bottom of the hour, that is 30 minutes past, we're going to have the after party. The room will be open. It's going to be open. Well, it's open now. The link is posted in Single Black Christians and Single Black Christian Connections. If you're a member of both of those groups, one or both, just click on the link and go on in. Well, you can wait. Still gonna be 30 minutes before I open it up, though. So, but get your snacks and your libations ready, and we're gonna have a good time, hopefully, and we'll catch up with each other. And we had a good time last week, though. We had a great time with the fellowship, though. So, and then speaking of fellowship, next week, since I won't be on there, tentatively, I might surprise y'all, but we'll have our weekly fellowship. It just starts earlier, another Zoom meeting. We'll just sit up there and have a good time and catch up. So just keep your ears open for that. We'll see. And of course, the week after that, Lord's willing, we'll have another crazy and wild edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. So make sure, just let your family and friends and loved ones know about this show. Please do that. Please, and let me see this. Yes. Share these videos. Make sure you see the address right there. You see it right there. You see this right here. YouTube at Mike Walker SBC. That's on YouTube right there. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And and if you haven't liked our community page, the SBC community page is Single Black Christians on Facebook. Just go to Facebook and look up Single Black Christians, and you'll see some people dancing. So make sure you do that. So okay, and that's it. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. I truly appreciate y'all. And thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank you for everything, though. So if nothing else, until next time, y'all be good. Take care. Stay safe. Stay prayed up. Stay vigilant. And don't take any wooden nickels. So long, everybody.